Shelby Long, Senior Vice President of the Strategic Advisor Board and CEO of Business Dynamics, your resident communication expert, here to talk to you about communication tips to help you move you through your business this week. Really interesting discussions this week about artificial intelligence and ChatGPT and how that is becoming a source for quite a few people to generate content. Content is king. Content is putting people ahead of others. But the question is, how is this new device and this new opportunity that we have to generate more content? Is it good content? And does it lead to good conversations? And does it lead to having genuine interactions that can really build relationships off of? So I'm going to talk about that today. I think it's really interesting. Being a human communication professor that teaches about the importance of appealing to an audience and matching your skills to your audience and understanding what the audience needs are, I find this move to artificial intelligence to create content a very challenging one, because I think it depersonalizes content, and I think it depersonalizes communication. Because when you produce communication, you're not just speaking to an audience, you're trying to connect with an audience and trying to inspire an audience to think differently about something, trying to engage them in some sort of discussion. I feel just that this artificial intelligence chatbot creating type of tool is great for generating lots of content, but the quality of the content goes down. And there's a few reasons for this. I think more content is not necessarily good content. More content that is good, genuine content that looks to seek a change in your audience, inspire your audience to think about something is great, but I think it's going to be really challenging to generate that content with this new artificial intelligence type of content, because there's a few things that are left out. I think a few things that are left out is that when you have the artificial intelligence create your content, you're really losing the needs of the audience, because there isn't an understanding, or when you write your content, you don't have the audience in mind. You're writing content just to write content and just to have things on your site, just to have things in your marketing materials, but you're not necessarily thinking about what's on the other side of that content. Who is consuming the content? What kind of needs do they have? What are they seeking to change? How can your content meet those needs, and how can you provide the best match for those needs? And I think that's really lost with this artificial intelligence, because you're not putting the audience first. So when you lose the audience, I think you lose a few things. If you're not putting the audience at the center of your communication, you're losing the ability to match what you offer and what you have and the message that you're sending to match those needs. You're also losing your ability to influence and change the minds and emotionally connect with your audience when you aren't putting your own personal spin on it. When you're not putting your personal story into it, you lose that ability to engage and influence and connect with your audience on an emotional level. I think there is such a challenge in today's society with having so much content and so much noise out there that you really do lose your audience if it is too much and you're not resonating with them on an emotional level. So think about your content. Think about what type of content do you need to generate. Think about what is the goal of that content. What kind of relationship do you want with your audience? And think about what this artificial intelligence can do to your content production. Yes, you'll get more. Yes, you'll have more things on your site. You'll have more marketing materials. But are those communications, are those marketing materials going to be something that resonate with your audience? More is not necessarily better. We have to think about the authenticity and the genuine perspective that we have when we generate our content rather than having AI generate our content. So I thought it was a good discussion point this week as ChatGPT begins to infiltrate our education system and our marketing. But think about your content, think about your story, think about what kind of impact you want to make with your audience before you jump on the AI content generation bandwagon. I'll see you next time with another tip, another conversation about how communication can really be central of your business and help you grow and scale. I'll see you next time.